In 1889, the Empress of Austria came to Corfu to escape her own life. Elisabeth of Austria, known to history as Sisi, had lost her son to tragedy and spent years drifting from the rigid protocols of the Viennese court. She found something here she could not find in any palace in Europe. She built her own, the Achilleion, named for Achilles, the Greek hero whose strength and beauty she admired above all others. Marble muses, mythological gardens, views across the Ionian Sea that made an empress feel, for the first time in years, like she could breathe. She was not the first outsider to fall for this island. For more than 400 years, Venice ruled here and never relinquished it to the Ottoman Empire. Walk through Corfu's old town today. Inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2007, and you understand immediately why people call it one of the most beautiful coastal towns in the Mediterranean. Narrow stone streets, Venetian arcades, two fortresses guarding the harbor, a place where the landscape is not something you visit. It is something you live inside. I'm Penelope with StockFocus.com. And today we're in Corfu, Greece, an island in the Ionian Sea, green, historic, and one of the few Greek islands with enough year-round infrastructure to support genuine full-time retirement. But does Corfu actually make financial sense in 2026? Let's break down the real numbers, not the fantasy, the math. Let's find out if Corfu is right for you. Corfu sits in the Ionian Sea off the northwestern coast of Greece, in some places closer to Albania than to Athens. The island stretches roughly 65 kilometers from north to south and is home to approximately 100,000 permanent residents. Unlike many smaller Greek islands, Corfu remains active year-round. This is not a destination that shuts down when summer ends. It is a functioning regional center with schools, healthcare facilities, government services, and a substantial local population. On connectivity, Corfu performs far better than many retirees expect. Corfu International Airport serves dozens of European destinations, including London, Manchester, Dublin, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, Munich, Vienna, Zurich, Paris, and Brussels. For Americans and Canadians, the typical routing runs through Athens or one of the major European hubs. While Corfu is an island, it rarely feels isolated. This is one of the key reasons it remains popular among expatriates. Corfu is generally more expensive than Kalamata, Patras, or many mainland Greek cities, but it remains substantially less expensive than most coastal destinations in North America and roughly 15% more affordable than Athens for permanent residents. Let's break it down. Housing. Modern one-bedroom apartments outside the historic center typically run 400 to 600 euros per month. Near Corfu town or with sea views, 600 to 900 euros per month. Properties in highly desirable villages or with premium views can command significantly higher prices. Important seasonal note: short-term rental demand pushes rents higher during peak summer months. Winter offers genuine leverage for long-term rental negotiation. Groceries, 300 to 450 euros per month for a single person. The island's lush geography supports excellent local produce, olive oil, seafood, and seasonal Mediterranean ingredients, at lower cost than the more arid Aegean islands. Imported goods cost more. Dining. Lunch 12 to 20 euros, dinner 18 to 35 euros. Monthly dining budget for one expect to spend about 200 to 400 euros. Healthcare, private insurance, 100 to 250 euros per month. We will cover the healthcare structure in detail shortly. Utilities. 120 to 220 euros per month, depending heavily on air conditioning usage during the summer months. Internet and mobile, 35 to 60 euros per month. Reliable coverage is available throughout most of the island. Transportation. Many retirees choose to own a vehicle. While buses connect many parts of Corfu, a car provides significantly greater flexibility. Monthly transportation, 150 to 300 euros, including fuel, insurance, maintenance, and registration. Note: fuel prices in Greece run higher than in the United States, and the island's narrow, winding roads make parking and navigation challenging during peak summer months. The bottom line: approximately 1,305 to 2,280 euros per month. That is your Corfu range. Above many mainland Greek cities, but well below most comparable coastal destinations elsewhere in Europe. Healthcare in Greece is a two-tier system. The public system, EFKA, is available once you're a legal resident. It's low cost or free, but wait times for specialists can stretch weeks or months depending on the issue. Most retirees buy private insurance instead. Cost for someone in their 60s is usually around 100 to 200 euros a month. That gets you access to private hospitals, a private doctor's visit, about 50 euros. You pay it, no reimbursement needed. Prescriptions are heavily subsidized. Maintenance medications, blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes usually cost a few euros per month. For serious issues, surgery, hospitalization, your private insurance covers most of it. Out-of-pocket costs depend on your plan, but a mid-tier policy keeps exposure manageable. Most people think of Greece and imagine white buildings and dry landscapes. Corfu is something else entirely. For more than 400 years, from 1386 to 1797, the island was ruled by Venetian nobility. Unlike most of Greece, Corfu never spent centuries under Ottoman rule. That history shaped the architecture, the cuisine, the culture, and even the rhythm of daily life. Walk through Corfu town today, and you may genuinely wonder whether you are in Greece, Italy, or somewhere in between. The answer is a little of all three. Corfu's old town, known historically as Castropoli because of its two castles, was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2007. It is regularly cited as one of the most beautiful coastal towns in the entire Mediterranean. And then there is the Achilleion, built between 1889 and 1891 for Empress Elisabeth of Austria. Designed by Italian architect Raffaele Carrito in a neoclassical style meant to evoke an ancient palace from mythical Phaeacia, the Achilleion remains one of Corfu's most visited landmarks. Sisi filled it with marble statues of the Nine Muses, busts of Heine, Shakespeare, and Homer, and a central theme honoring Achilles, the hero of the Iliad whom she admired above all others. She had found on this island what she could not find in any court in Europe, a retreat. The island offers far more than history. Miles of coastline, walking paths, marinas, village squares, waterfront cafes that remain active throughout much of the year. Areas retirees often consider include Corfu Town, the most urban option, walkable and convenient. Guvia, popular among expatriates and boat owners. Conticali, quiet and upscale. Paleokastritsa, one of the island's most scenic coastal areas, and numerous traditional villages spread throughout the interior. If you're finding value in this series, please tap for your free subscription to the StockFocus channel on YouTube. We've now covered 69 European cities, and your support helps us continue this research. No hype, no urgency, just detailed, honest breakdowns of what it actually costs to retire well in Europe. Let's put in some StockFocus portfolio math. If your goal is 2,300 euros per month, fully funded from investments using the 4% rule, you would need approximately 690,000 euros invested. But most retirees do not fund retirement entirely from their portfolio. If Social Security provides 1,800 euros per month, your funding gap may only be 500 euros. To cover a 500 euro monthly gap, you would need approximately 150,000 euros invested. For retirees with a pension or Social Security base, it can be financially viable. Want to estimate whether Corfu fits your retirement budget? Visit StockFocus.com to use our free retirement calculator and interactive city cost map, personalized for your income, savings, and lifestyle goals. Featuring a tax comparison module that helps you see your estimated tax liability in your new location compared to where you live now. How do you legally move to Greece? You have two main options. Option 1. The Financially Independent Person Visa, the FIP visa. The FIP visa requires proof of passive income of at least 3,500 euros per month for a single applicant, or a bank deposit equivalent of 126,000 euros covering the 3-year permit period. A spouse adds 20% to the requirement, and each dependent child adds 15%. Consulates prefer to see recurring income streams rather than savings alone. So a combination of both makes for the strongest application. Income sources: Social Security, pensions, investment income, rental income. You'll need bank statements, proof of income, and health insurance. This visa renews annually. After 7 years of legal residency, you can apply for permanent residency. Option 2, the Golden Visa. Rather than proving income, you make a qualifying real estate investment. In the Attica region, where Corfu sits, the minimum investment is €800,000 for a single property of at least 120 square meters. Unlike the FIP visa, the Golden Visa carries no minimum stay requirement. You can live here part of the year, rent the property when you are away, and still hold full EU residency with Schengen travel rights. After 7 years of meeting residency requirements, both pathways can lead to Greek citizenship. As always, professional legal and tax guidance is essential before committing to either route. Most people watching this video will use the FIP visa, not the Golden Visa. Now, taxes. Greece offers a flat 7% income tax rate for 15 years if you move your tax residency here. This applies to your pension income, social security, and most foreign-sourced income. But here's the catch. You need to spend more than 183 days a year in Greece to qualify. And the IRS still taxes your US income. They'll use the foreign tax credit to avoid double taxation. Talk to a tax advisor who specializes in US-Greece taxation before you move. Who should retire to Corfu? You should consider this if you want a relaxed coastal town. You're comfortable with a moderate level of bureaucracy. The 7% tax rate makes a real difference to your retirement income. You should skip this if you need to be close to family in the US. Greece is far. You want everything in English without learning basic Greek. You'll struggle. You need cutting-edge medical care for a serious chronic condition. Athens or Western Europe might be better. Corfu offers something comfortable and relaxed living where €2,400 a month buys you a real life, not just survival. I'm Penelope from StockFocus. If this was useful, subscribe. Leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Yes.